field effect transistor. In the world of electronics, transistors play a crucial role in amplifying or switching electrical signal. One type of transistor that is commonly used is the field effect transistor. In this blog post, we will explore what FET is, its type, function, application, advantage, and disadvantage. So, what FET is? FET stands for field effect transistor. It is a unipolar transistor made up of semiconductor material that use an electric field to control the current flow. Unlike ordinary transistor, FET has a very high impedance, which eliminates the low input impedance and loading the signal source. Due to this characteristic, FET is an ideal device for use in almost every application the transistor can be used in. Now, let's move to the next chapter, which is symbol and types of FET. First is junction field effect transistor, JFET. This type of FET is widely used in digital switching circuit, although its operating speed is lower compared to the other types. It finds application in low noise amplifier, buffer amplifier, cascade amplifier, analog switch, and choppers. The second one is metal oxide semiconductor field effect transistor, MOSFET, also known as a metal insulator semiconductor transistor, MIS. This type of FET is one of the most widely used in electronic device, particularly in digital integrated circuit. It operates by controlling the channel current through a voltage applied at the gate electrode. Now, let's see about advantage and disadvantage of FET. We will see about advantage first. The first advantage of FET is high input impedance. FET have a high input impedance of several megaohms, making them suitable for application where high impedance is required. The second advantage is less affected by radiation. FET are less affected by radiation compared to bipolar junction transistor. The third advantage is temperature stability. FET exhibit better temperature compared to bipolar junction transistor. And then less noise. FET have lower noise level compared to bipolar junction transistor. Besides that, compatibility with full processing. FET can be fabricated with full processing. And then a smaller size. FET are small in size compared to bipolar junction transistor. And the last advantage is longer life and high efficiency. FET have a longer lifespan and higher efficiency compared to bipolar junction transistor. Okay, now let's talk about disadvantage of FET. The first disadvantage of FET is higher cost. FET are generally more costly than junction transistor. And the second disadvantage of FET is smaller gain bandwidth product. FET have a smaller gain bandwidth product compared to bipolar junction transistor. And the third disadvantage of FET is low transconductance. FET have a low transconductance compared to bipolar junction transistor. Besides that, low voltage gain. FET have a low voltage gain compared to bipolar junction transistor. And then, lower switching time. FET have a lower switching time compared to bipolar junction transistor. And the last disadvantage of FET is special handling required. FET requires special handling during installation.
Next, my turn is MOSFET. The function of MOSFET is serve various functions in electronic circuit. Some of them include switching operation. MOSFET are commonly used as switching device in applications such as switch mode power supplies. They can use between on and off state at a rate 50 Hz when driven by a suitable drive signal. Application: MOSFET can be used in amplifier circuit for amplifying or processing analog signal. The application of MOSFET. Find application in various fields of electronics, including power electronics. MOSFET are widely used in power electronic application and switch mode power supplies. Oscillators. MOSFET are used as key oscillators in a radio system. Automobile sound system. MOSFET can be found in automobile sound system. Reinforcement system. MOSFET are used in reinforcement system.
The next one is advantages of MOSFET. There are 3 advantages of MOSFET. The first one is low power consumption. MOSFET have low power consumption, allowing for more components in a compact surface area. The second one is positive or negative gate voltage operation. MOSFET have no gate diode, making it possible to operate with a positive or negative gate voltage. The last one is high drain resistance. MOSFET support high-speed operation due to their lower resistor channel. The disadvantages of MOSFET is short life. MOSFET require repeat calibration for accurate dust measurement. The last one is susceptibility to overload voltage. MOSFETs are very susceptible to overload voltage, requiring special handling during installation.
And now, I will explain about MESFET, Metal Semiconductor Field Effect Transistor. A MESFET, Metal Semiconductor Field Effect Transistor, is a field effect transistor semiconductor device similar to a JFET with a Schottky metal semiconductor junction instead of a PN junction for a gate. MESFETs can have 2 different structures, self-aligned source and drain, and non-self-aligned source and drain. The gate is formed first in the self-aligned structure, while the source and drain are formed first in the non-self-aligned structure. MESFET can operate in 2 modes. First, enhancement mode. In this mode, MESFET is normally off when a positive voltage is applied between the gate and source terminals. The channel becomes less p-type, reducing the barrier of electrons between the source, channel, and drain. Second, depletion mode. In this mode, a negative gate source voltage is applied, repelling the electrons and increasing the width of the depletion region. This blocks the flow of charge carriers from the source to the drain.
So MESFET has an advantage and disadvantage. So the advantage of MESFET is high frequency operation, which is MESFETs are suitable for microcircuit and operate at high frequencies. Higher electron mobility. The mobility of electron in gas used in MESFETs is much higher than in silicon, enabling higher frequency operation. Geometry control. MESFETs offer a high level of geometry control. Next, disadvantage MESFET. Difficulty in manufacturing. It is difficult to manufacture circuits within the range of the voltage required for the gate type.